Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan, and look, it's Austin the Day Ghost. Apologies folks watching live for the super late start time. It's kind of nuts that we're even still going to do this, but we wanted to get some extra Halloween content out, and we didn't have time to plan for a rewind commentary this week. So look, content. Austin and I are finally getting back to some Simpsons. Sorry to say it's not the season 5 review, which somehow is a year late or more again. I don't know what's happening. How's it been that long? Like, I don't feel like I've put it off that way. It's just years are like months to me now.
Yeah, no, it's wild. But we can still do the Bartman tonight. We just have to do a spooky one.
A spooky Bartman.
Yeah, the spooky Bartman.
I've got him right here, but I guess he should be wearing like a ghost costume or something.
Yeah.
Apologies, I gotta change everything around here. Hold on. Austin, people won't be able to hear you for like 5 seconds because I just realized all my audio settings are wrong for the stream.
Mm-hmm. So I have to make sure I say the funniest thing possible while I'm muted.
Nah, people can hear you now. So stop swearing. Quit being so vulgar.
You got me.
Tonight, we're going to watch some Treehouse of Horror, and it'll be nothing but episodes that I've never seen, which I'm kind of excited about, because I'm just going to sit back, relax, and hopefully laugh.
Hopefully. We are in later Simpsons, but it is Treehouse, which is usually pretty consistent.
And this is going to be the latest stuff we've ever covered. In any form. We have done I want to say we've done a couple of streams like this, of just watch parties.
I think we've only done one, but we did one like Discord hangout before we did any of the Simpsons stuff. It was part of why we did it.
Maybe, maybe that's what I was thinking of. And also, we do a commentary in each of those, so there's part of that, but it's not blind because we prepared for it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think at one point we were talking about doing just a Sideshow Bob one.
I
where we just
forgot
went
about
through like the like first several.
Yeah, it could be fun to even see. We're just planning more things when we. What we really need to do is keep going with the season overviews. And apologies, I know some of you guys love that stuff, and I do too. They take a long time to prepare for. And my wife and I had another baby last year, and that's where all that time went. But
you're
anyway,
so busy because your baby keeps doing the Bartman around the house, and you're like, stop that.
Yeah, but you know what? At least now she's doing the spooky one.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, we could do one of. Are there enough episodes that deal at all with superhero things that we could do a stream of like 4 or 5?
Probably, yeah. One of them would be a Treehouse episode, oddly enough.
Which is not a great one.
It's not a great one, and it's done better in Futurama. They do like the exact same premise.
Welcome if you're watching live. Again, I know this is super late. But we're going to do it anyway, and we're going to get right into it here pretty quick. Austin, you picked all the episodes. I thought about reaching out and letting the audience suggest some, but we were doing later stuff, and you seem to have some specific ones that you really wanted to do. I don't know why that was at 17 minutes. I have no idea what the last thing we did was that put that at 17 minutes, but there it was.
Oh, the Wayne's World.
No, it would have been...
Broke down.
Oh, maybe so, because it broke down, and yeah, anyway. We will... No, that explains that, because we had to start over and that it was still a problem. We will, at some point, actually do that commentary. I swear to God. But it will probably be after I purchase the disc.
It'll be next time Connor goes to your house.
Okay, so you'll see it in 3 years, everybody. No, he swears that he'll be back before that. I had just the best time with him last weekend.
That's awesome.
And he probably saved my movie.
No, that's fantastic.
He gave me some really great pointers for filmmaking, Austin. And not even like sitting me down giving me specific advice or anything, just watching the way he works versus the way I work. Like, first of all, he was super cool in just fitting into it. Like, we didn't clash at all. It wasn't like he's like, oh no, you're doing it wrong, or like this production is super unprofessional. It is, and I'm sure he recognized that, but he was nice enough not to comment on it.
He was making fun of the fact you got a giant octopus creature but no motor to make the tentacles move, so you have to personally be like, ah.
No, he really enjoyed doing the crank himself, really, but No, what Connor did was he was just a little bit more organized in his process, and I gave him and Jason an action scene to Jason had storyboarded it, and I asked them to kind of like just put their heads together and organize cinematography. And this is gonna sound so lame and stupid of me, but I've never really come in with a shot list before because I'm so fly by the seat of my pants. And he works with Jason a couple hours. I couldn't believe how long they worked on the scene. And comes in with, not giving too much away about the movie, but comes in with a shot list. And I'm like, there's no way we get all this shot. Like it's too many scenes or too many shots. And I was gonna let him try it, but I was like, Connor, don't get upset with me if I axe some of this because I think it's too ambitious. I think it's too many. And we got the whole thing shot in one night when we thought we would need two because he had that. It was just so much more organized than I typically am. And, like, we were going to have the storyboards, and we already had all of the choreography done. Like, we were as well-oiled a machine as I've ever been. But there were some particular, like, setups and close-ups and things that I just would not have even thought to put in.
I've done it both ways.
He probably saved that scene. And that was a scene that needed a shot list, is the thing. But I will probably do that kind of thing more often. So I just wanted to say Connor's great, and I really appreciate him. And we had the best time. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say I've done it both ways, where it's like you have a shot list or you don't. I've also done it where you have a shot list and you have like a stopwatch, and you have, like, because you like really have to pay attention to time, and that's really annoying.
Oof, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. One thing I've learned though is
the shot has to be like this long, and then we have to like get to the next one. It has to be this long.
My assistant director wanted a clipboard real bad, so I got one. And one of the things I've learned to save time is to not use that at all. We still get it out some. We have Freddie do it. Freddie has
got a binder.
He has a super serious look on his face when he does the clapboard. He's like, scene 3, take 1. And he's just got this look on his face like, do it. Get it done. Okay, Austin, could you tell everybody how, we'll get into Simpsons now. Can you tell
like
everybody
the preamble ever.
How you chose? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. My head's in 1,000 places. Apologies, guys. I clearly am not socializing enough with human beings that aren't children. Austin, can you tell everybody how you chose tonight's episodes?
A lot of it was just there were specific segments where I was like, oh, this would be like a fun one to do. It was mostly just kind of that. And then I had a list of possibilities, and then I had to choose kind of back and forth between a few. There was, I think, 3 of them that I was like pretty set on, which were 17, 20, and 24. Those were the 3 that I was like, definitely these ones. And then it was just the other 2 that I was kind of back and forth on. And funny enough, the last one that I picked, not it, the Treehouse Presents they did 2 seasons ago, that wasn't even on my list. Like, I had 2 other things, and I was like, okay, it's got to be one of these. And then just randomly I was like, or it could be this. I don't know, it'll be that. So
I'm throwing those in the description right now. Like, Austin was cool enough to put them in the comments already. So there they are if you need them, and you will if you want to watch it with us, and we encourage you to do that. So we're starting with season 14. Oddly, episode 1.
Yeah, the premiere.
Is it the first time that happens? Because I know it's like 2 or 3 quite frequently.
I was gonna say I think it's the first time, but then I second guessed it. It might happen a time before that.
Yeah, you fake
sense. I'm just not remembering. Well, I'm just really bad on like episode numbers. Like,
yeah, it's not like I can do that exactly for Star Trek either. Like certain ones.
Yeah. No, a lot of the times it's like 4 or 5, but 1 is definitely rare.
So Austin actually knows these. I don't know if you watched these all in preparation for this, or if it's just stuff you've seen before.
I rewatched this not for preparation, but just trying to decide. Where I was it was like, okay, like this is maybe funnier. But like this one's maybe funnier, but it's only like one part that's funnier. It was a lot of that. Like, it was at a certain point easier than just going to Wikipedia and be like, okay, which segments in like which episode? Because For like the first 10, I would say I know like which segments are in which episode, but then after that, it's all like a crapshoot.
Well, and I said that, Austin, just to say you're actually familiar with these, so I need you to do lots of the talking
Well,
uh,
yeah, I know. Like
to
all
make this like a product, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time, again, hopefully laughing, and obviously I'm sure I'll comment on things, but like I don't know these.
Mhm.
This will be a reaction stream for me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and there's certain things that I was like, oh, I want to show Cap this. Like, I felt like 24 was a big one that I wanted to show you because
Oh,
Del
cool.
Toro does the intro, and I was like, I feel like that'd be an interesting thing to show
I'm
you.
sorry, who does the intro?
Del Toro.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, he's like at a certain point, I think they start bringing in like a couple guest directors. Like 26, they bring in the Ren and Stimpy guy, which people don't really like that they did that now, but I think they've done that a handful of times. But the Del Toro guest one is probably the best one.
What season or what year is 14? Because I'm
Uh,
just not doing math the best right now.
for season 14,
Yeah, because that's the
that
one we're starting with.
that would be what?
Oh, 04?
Yeah, round no, but like 03.
Oh, 03, okay. Because it starts in 89, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well, here
that's
we
what
go.
throws me off. I wish it was 90, so it'd be easier to remember.
Yeah, you know what? We grew up in. I mean, we're in different countries, but I'm sure we both have the same problem. But public education with calculators, we don't math so good. All right.
Well, it starts 89 instead of 90, and Treehouse isn't in the first season, so you also have to calculate
Oh,
that.
that also throws it. Yeah.
So it also throws you off.
All right, here we go, folks. Everybody get ready to press play when I say now. We're going to watch 5 tonight, probably. We're starting so late, we might have to axe one, Austin, but I'm going to
Yeah,
try to
it's
hold
up,
on
up
for
to
it.
you. Play it by ear.
I know you can go till the wee hours of the morning, but
Yeah,
I've
I'll
had
be
it.
fine, but it's up to you.
I've had a day, man. I'm tired, but I'll get a second win with this, I'm sure. What I need is booze, and I just don't have any right here.
Beer.
Everybody, please press play. Hey, did you wear your Simpsons shirt? You didn't.
Oh, you know what? I brought it with me too. It's in the dryer right now.
I got mine on, man. I'm festive.
Part of me is like I should go grab it, but then at the same time I'm like, oh, then this preamble's longer.
That's true. You could change it to break.
That's true. That's what I'll do.
You know, Austin, the only thing I feel bad about is I'm not wearing my spooky Simpsons shirt.
Ah,
Okay.
you're not wearing your brown pants.
Everybody, please press play right now.
I also think one of the ones we're doing tonight is the first HD Treehouse, but I could be wrong.
Oh, crazy. Hi, John.
Hey, John.
It is really odd to start a Simpsons and it's a cold open. Because I always immediately want to go, da 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 da. Oh, it's Treehouse. I
Yeah,
knew that.
exactly.
Austin, I'm scared, man.
This is scary. Look, it's Bart and Drag.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared.
And we got Maud Flanders' voice actress back.
It's a ghost. Oh, that's funny. When did she die? I can't remember.
I think it's season 11. Part of why they kill her, I think, is because they got rid of that actress because they didn't want to pay her, and then she ends up coming back. But I feel like she comes back around when they kill her. So like, she might also
weird.
voice it when they kill her off.
You know what they should have done with the show? They should have done 2 tree houses in 1 year just so the numbers would start matching with the seasons.
Well, they've technically done it twice now, but they haven't given them numbers. Like they've always been like some sort of different one.
Okay, I'm going to be annoying and do this every time. What's this one going to be a parody of, Austin?
What is it like? I'm trying to think. Isn't it called like
Is it Multiplicity? That's not even a horror movie.
That's where my mind was going to, but
Because
then
it
I'm
was like clones, 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 and the first thing I thought it was Multiplicity, and then I went, that's not scary.
I think that's what it is. But we're also at a point where they're not always parodying horror things.
Okay. But they still have like scary horror music at the beginning where they're like, ooh, dun 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 dun.
Dude, 1 year they do Transformers. It's like, why? Those are some of the worst ones. There's ones where they take a non-horror thing and make it horror, and then there's others where they don't at all. and it's like, why?
Okay, this is not how I would do this gag. I
With
mean,
the
they
hammock?
were making fun of something specifically, but you know what came to my mind with the hammock guy?
What's that?
You're gonna sell hammocks in the neighborhood. You make it like an ice cream truck.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, this is great. It's static clones. It's like multiple Santa in the Tick cartoon. That's
Oh,
exactly
okay.
how he's cloned. Well, not exactly. He gets electrocuted by a hydroelectric plant, but Austin, I'm scared.
This is scary so far. So much for not being a horror parody.
Well, I do kind of like the idea of taking a thing that's not horror and making it horror.
Hmm.
It's like we're gonna do My Little Pony, but it's horror. Ooh.
That's one of the big ones that's in 24 is they do a Dr. Seuss parody and they make it horror and it's pretty fun.
Oh wow, crazy! That was just this year.
No, it's 24. So that's one of the ones we're doing tonight. That's the Del Toro
Oh,
one.
season 24. I'm sorry. I thought you said you meant this year.
Oh, no, sorry.
I don't know if you know this, but this year is 2024.
It is 2024. That is crazy.
Yeah, they made dead clone Homer like as disturbing as they could in the phase. I thought that was excellent. Ooh, can I make a pretentious point?
Yeah.
Are they showing Marge in the mirror so there's two of her because we're doing like a clone thing?
Oh, probably. I didn't think of that, but that's
Kabams! Yeah, I can analyze on the fly, folks. Yes, John. This is season 14, episode 1.
That is correct.
And we have a lot of comments yet. I'm feeling lonely. If you're watching right now, say hello.
Say
Write something in the comments. Say
oh. Smash your car.
So far, this is not watching too late season to me, Austin. Like,
no, it's not. It's not too far. And like I said, they usually step up for the Treehouse episodes, even when it's in that
true
stage.
too. Hi, CG anime fan. See, I'm immediately getting less lonely. Everybody sound off. If I don't see at least 5 people here in the next minute and a half, I'm just gonna quit YouTube. I'm completely joking.
That's one of my favorite bits in this one is it would take 3 Homers to beat the original Homer. And they all look at him evilly. He's like, I meant 5.
Wow, look, retroactively, it's like a parody of Return of the Cape Crusaders, Austin.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that since the first time I saw it. I should
watch it. It's awesome. It's a bunch of Adam West clones. How can you not? How can you
I
go
forgot
wrong?
about that part.
It's like the premise of the movie.
I know, but I remember like up to when he becomes evil on the space station. That's about where I remember.
Is that when you turn it off? You just quit watching it?
Yeah, I was like, I'm so offended.
Oh my god. It's a Flanders head. You know, I could do without Homer ever saying girl it up ever again.
Oh, yeah. I'll wait till you get to some of the weird later stuff where you have Bart being like, I'm on my iPhone. It's like, these characters should not be saying things like that.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Austin, if we don't, but like the show's always been timely.
Mhm.
So like you have to do that. If we don't do a whack-a-mole joke, I'm going to be disappointed.
I don't think we do, unfortunately.
That was pretty funny though. How many of him did he kill just now?
Well, these ones are not dead. He's just abandoning them.
Did he shoot at them or just in the sky?
Oh, for that part? No, sorry, you're right. He did kill 3 of them.
That's what I thought.
Look, here's the best clone of Homer's.
With the
Peter
glasses?
Griffin.
Oh, and then of course they did that.
And that one pissed off Seth MacFarlane really badly.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Why was he mad about that?
It was that, and there's a joke where it's Peter Griffin. It says El Plagiarismo, and he was not happy about that.
Oh, he's upset because they're saying that it's just that same character.
Yeah, that he's a clone, and he's a ripoff.
Okay, but it is kind of funny.
We also got frosty chocolate milkshakes, which is something they kind of can't get away from at this point. But This is one of the first times we went back to that.
That's probably for you at this point one of those things where it's like, well, that was fun for a minute when I was the only one saying it.
Yeah, they've maybe gone back to the Tracy Ullman thing, especially in Treehouse, like a little too much at this point. But it's fine.
So this is starting great. Like, I love this.
Yeah,
premise.
this is a really good segment.
This one's really fun.
This was the segment that made me pick this episode. I was like, we got to do the clone episode.
This feels like
a
something.
classic segment.
This feels like something the comics would have done.
Oh yeah. One of the cool things, if you know the comics well, is they'll sometimes go to a similar parody, but approach it completely differently. And it's interesting to see how they do that.
You know, I don't think you can go to Dr. Strangelove too much.
No, you can always go to that.
Isn't it odd how that? Oh, we did Dr. Strangelove and we did Apocalypse Now, like back to back. Okay.
There's one they do that's a parody of A Clockwork Orange that by the end is just a parody of Kubrick's entire filmography, and it goes like really crazy by the end, and it's really fun.
So you made the point years ago now, in one of our Simpsons discussions about how they don't write the word dough in scripts.
Yeah.
And that makes me wonder how that scene read.
Just annoyed grunt, annoyed grunt, annoyed grunt.
Yeah,
or just
like 150 times.
Grunt. Yeah. It probably just said like multiple annoyed grunts, right?
Oh yeah, that's how you have to end this one, right? That's the big twist.
Course. Yeah.
That's your Twilight Zone. That's your Goosebumps twist.
And if you can't be with the one you want, love the one you're with.
Oh, and he also, it's funny because it's like they did both Tick clone episodes. Because he's also like Mucus Tick, where he or not Mucus Tick, the Arthur clone in the Mucus Tick episode, where all he says is "I Arthur."
Oh, okay.
And Homer kind of talks like that.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not saying they ripped that off, but it's just weird that it does both of the Tick clone things.
Yeah, I wonder if any of the writers were a fan of that.
I'd be shocked if somebody didn't watch that, right? And it was on the same network, too.
That is true. That is true.
They're not going to beat that segment, by the way.
No, that is the best segment of this episode.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm. That might be like the best modern segment, maybe? Question mark. One of them.
Yeah, I'll say a blasphemous thing, which is, from what I've read of the comics, if I read a bunch more of that, I bet I would be more of a Simpsons comic fan than a TV show fan.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that happening.
That's entirely fair. There's some really good comics. And the comics have probably stayed better longer. Or stayed good longer.
Yeah, well, and what I read of, I mean, it's been like a decade now, but of more recent Bongo, I was really digging on, and I met an artist at a con in like the early 2010s. He just did killer work. I really liked that guy.
Oh hell yeah! And when this one's just preachy.
Everybody's got guns. Why does Maggie have a box of guns?
Because she shot Mr. Burns.
Of course, but like...
Even though it wasn't her gun.
That's one of those great kind of three-prong... I'm going to explain why this is funny. Because jokes are always funny when you explain them. But it's this great three-prong sort of joke where Bart's guns is already funny. Mm-hmm. You're not expecting a third one.
Yeah.
That's why it works. It's Maggie's guns. I want to be scared. I'm not scared yet.
I want to see weapons of climbing and sliding.
Oh my god. Why is that disturbing me? That is disturbing me.
You're like, this isn't scary. Oh wait, now it is.
Now it is. We made a whole playground of recycled guns that can still go off.
No, that's great. And the message is this is why we need to have guns, otherwise zombie cowboys will attack.
And how else are we going to have playgrounds for our children? So we just resurrected all the popular cowboys?
Well, there's one extra. Four cowboys and a Nazi.
What? This is an odd choice. Do I understand this joke enough to laugh at it? No, but it's pretty funny.
It is funny, but more funny on like a weird level.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is the store next to Moe's always the same, or do they change it?
No, it's always the same. It's always the King Tut's, the musical store.
Well, no, it's not King Tut. It's King Toot, you see, because it's a music store.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some episodes where it's plot important, too.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Do we go in there?
Yes.
You fake Simpsons fan. You should know that.
I know there's one where Homer has to go there, but he's drinking, and then he can't get in. And then I think Moe helps him get in.
Everything about this is bizarre.
It's really bizarre. I don't even know what this is parodying. Either.
No. Is it parodying anything? It seems like the concept is just resurrect cowboys. The end.
Yeah.
I like how fast Marge is playing. Pardon the grabbing. That time machine is amazing.
It is great. I love how Frank didn't go back in time.
Oh, see, that's a curveball where now it's like, well, maybe we were parodying some time travel thing the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that regular Simpsons episode thing I'm always talking about, just in microcosm, where you think it's about one thing, but now it's about something else.
No, it's something else entirely, yeah.
That's one of the things I like about the show.
Now they're just killing the dead. I love how everyone just went along with this, too. They're like, oh, that's a good idea. There's also one later on that I picked because it was a zombie episode, and I was like, I gotta get a zombie thing here for Cap.
Yeah, we're not even doing a zombie movie this year, which I wish we were doing.
That's true, and it's 28 Days Later, which I know is one of your favorite zombie movies.
Yeah, which is the big movie I wanted to do this year that we're not gonna get to. Because I let you pick the movie for next week.
Hey, you were the one who was like, I really want to see that.
No, I do. I just thought we were going to have more time.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What? Why did he say that?
Because that's what he wanted. It was his dream.
Oh my god, everything about that was weird. I'm going to have nightmares about that episode. I was like, when does it get scary? Now I'm scared.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're just doing a straight-up Island of Dr. Moreau thing, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, how many times is he going to do that laugh?
Probably a lot.
Here comes.
Yeah, there goes, yeah.
And there's one. I'm going to count them. I have nothing better to do. And all I know how to do when we do blind streams is count things. That's
what
gross.
you're best at.
Could you please never say that again, anyone, ever?
What, I've been around Scotsman?
No, something about like spitting on a crotch.
On you.
I need to never hear that again. Robert Cap needs to make time to see Venom: The Last Dance. Yeah, Robert's not happy with me because I asked him to do that review with me on Monday. You could have said no.
Yeah.
You could have, but he didn't. He's doing it. Now he's locked in. He doesn't have a choice. Jareth Gerhardt, I'm excited for the Hellraiser video. I'm excited to finally see it. I've wanted to watch that since I was a kid.
It's great, yeah.
That's disturbing. I'm gonna keep saying I get that the point of Treehouse is it's disturbing, but this is bothering me. I don't want to watch this anymore.
It really lost you after that clone one.
Yeah. Ugh.
And now the dog wants out again. I gotta do this.
Stop. Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. I'm caught on the chair too.
You know, this is gonna be weird, Austin, because Treehouse is always vignette. There's always 3 of them. So, is it always 3, or do they sometimes change it?
It's always 3, but I think there's one. It's maybe 30, where they like fit in like really small ones in between them. So there's technically like 5.
But I was gonna say it's gonna feel like we watched like 15 episodes tonight.
That is true, yeah.
Because this is already slower than these usually are, because it's 3 cartoons in one. That's also disturbed. Stop it.
Oh yeah. This is someone's fetish.
She's a cat, and now they're having a scene.
Quiet, use.
I don't know if. Oh my god, that's creepy too. I don't know if I can watch 5 of these. They did the Marge sound as a cat, and it was just bizarre.
There's also at least 2 episodes after this where she dresses as Catwoman for Halloween. So they really like Marge is like a cat thing.
Oh, weird. Matthew Clark, no matter how bad Venom: The Last Dance may be, it won't be nearly as bad as the Joker.
You're not gonna like
or
this.
Joker 2. I mean, that's probably true. You're comparing apples to bacon, but yeah. Oh my god. And then you shot it from underneath like that. And oh, don't say that. I'm uncomfortable. No! Homer is milking Ned Flanders. On camp right now.
We've always wanted Homer to milk Ned Flanders. Oh.
Wow, look, the cast of The Simpsons did Brave and the, or not Brave and the Bold, Batman Beyond splicing.
Oh yeah.
Wow, they got Comic Guy in 2 out of 3 of these vignettes. That's unusual.
Yeah, I guess they were really feeling them this year.
I'm saying unusual. Well, somebody was feeling Flanders, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I think it was Homer.
Yeah, I say unusual based on like the 7 or 8 seasons of this I've seen in my life out of the 30 something they've made. Wow, did they just do Charlotte's Web right in the middle of this?
Yeah.
They did. I don't know what to do with the symbolism of this, but... Robert, Cap's review of Hellraiser, it's okay, but it's not nearly as disturbing as that one Simpsons episode. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. So ridiculously, absurdly late. Yeah, we had a writers' meeting tonight. And apologies to those guys, too. We went way too late tonight. With a Fox attitude.
He's got a Fox Burns.
Was that a double entendre joke?
So they went, we have animals. Disco Shrew is a joke we have to fit in, right? That's the only reason that happened.
Is it? That is over my head. What is that?
Well, just a shrew is a type of animal. So they were like, well, he's got to be a shrew because it rhymes with disco stew.
Oh, I see. Teddy 999 super chat. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it, man. Cap, can you say Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is not only the best Nightmare movie, but perhaps maybe even the greatest piece of American cinema ever created? I mean, I can't because I read your comment, so I said it. But I wouldn't actually see that. I wouldn't actually say that. I remember liking that more than I was supposed to when I saw it.
It was because John and I always debate about whether 2 or 6 is better, and 2 is like objectively better.
Oh, am I wrong? Is that the one that's supposed to be? I just can't remember. I haven't watched those in like 7 or 8 years. Is that the one that's supposed to be like everybody's favorite? I can't remember now.
No, I think it's more like hit or miss.
That's the one with the school bus gag, right?
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 4 that I really liked that people thought I was crazy for liking? There's one that
It's probably 4 because 3 is a fan favorite.
Okay, there was one that I was kind of on the outside on, but maybe not. It's been too long. I can't remember. I have a video on it. You can go find out what my opinion was.
Yeah, that's what I actually go back to every now and then.
Clearly,
that
I should, so I can find out what my opinion is. I don't remember now. Okay, folks. Austin, would you just throw me the numbers?
Yes, so it is 17, which is season 18, episode 4.
That last one was disappointing in disturbing level because... Oh, wait, no, I was just as creeped out by that, wasn't I?
With what?
As the one before it. Because that's the one that had milking Ned Flanders, so that was still pretty disturbing.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah. The second one, the most messed up thing was just slide made of guns. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was just going to say that one definitely starts on the best segment. And then the other 2 are fine, but like the first one's really good.
Did you pick this one because it's got a good alien segment?
What this one?
Yeah,
it does.
Because you said you were looking for one like that, and this had them in the thumbnail, so that's why I was asking.
Oh, does it for you?
You said 17, right?
Season 18 though.
Oh, I thought you said 17.
No, I said Treehouse 17, which is season 18.
Oh my god, this is all so confusing.
Yeah, sorry. Next time I won't say the title name. I'll just say the.
Yeah, don't do that. That doesn't help me at all.
Throws you off more.
The hell am I supposed to do with that? Okay, we'll watch this one and then we'll take a quick break. I'm gonna need a snack or something.
Hell yeah.
Robert Cap can't handle The Simpsons. Apparently not. Maybe this is how we should be doing Simpsons content, where it's just me going, "What?
Oh,
oh." I don't think people would enjoy that as much as what we were doing. Anyway, I mean, Smallville has degenerated to and then Simpsons would degenerate into
Exactly.
Teddy, Cap, read my 12 years a slave comment. Do I have to? Cap's review of 12 Years a Slave. I mean, it was sad, but I think that one Simpsons episode made me cry more. Well, luckily, I have plausible deniability because I've never seen that movie.
There you go. You're like, I would rather watch Homer milk Flanders than watch 12 Years a Slave.
There were at least 6 lines of dialogue in that episode, and we probably talked over some that I missed that made me go, God, could I just never hear these voice actors ever say that again?
Oh, that's perfect.
What are you showing me here?
Come on.
What, 1 pickle now is the normal order of pickles?
I said no cilantro.
Oh, I haven't seen the new one yet.
Relatable. 5 is really good.
We're only 2 days away from the next one, and I haven't even seen 5 yet.
You should. It's really good.
I was
it's not as good as 4. 4, I think, is the best episode of the season so far, but it's really good.
It probably just script-wise objectively is in performance and stuff.
Yeah. But we're also moving way faster than I thought we would, like even into the next episode.
Okay, well, quit telling me things. All right, here we go. Everybody, please press play. We're watching. Don't let Austin tell you what we're doing because you'll be confused. It's season 18, episode 4, and it doesn't matter which treehouse number it is. It's the treehouse for that season. Okay, here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot.
No, I think this is the one that starts with the... Yeah, it is. It's Tales from the Crypt.
Woo. Oh, who's going to be the Crypt Keeper? Is it going to be Mr. Burns?
Yep.
That's what I would do. Because he already looks like a skeleton. Wow, the animation there's awesome.
It is really cool. Yeah, it's impressive.
That was ambitious. And for a gag, too.
Well, and it was all computer too, so like it probably cost more.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I thought we'd do. Oh, yep, that's the thing they would have done. Master of Ceremonies, yeah. I haven't watched enough of that show.
Oh, it's great. It's also all on YouTube, so for anyone that wants to watch it that hasn't,
Is it?
it's easy to find. Yeah.
I bet this is scarier than that. I bet I'm more scared of Simpsons Treehouse than I am of that.
The one that Arnold directs, where he's like with the Crypt Keeper during the beginning, is pretty scary.
That happens?
Yeah, he's helping him work out.
That's awesome.
And then he's the one that's like a nice toy.
He comes fancy Roman numerals and everything.
He's like, my blood is a genius, fancy numerals and everything.
You think this might be a parody of the Blob? Hey, did you just call me Blob?
This is one the comics do. I know they do Sideshow Blob.
Oh,
now
that's
the dog wants in.
Austin, you can't leave me. I'm scared.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh. I'm losing my emotional support, Austin.
I'm losing my will to live. I would also eat the Blob if I found it. Just throwing that out there.
Ooh, Dystopian Don Payne is a good one.
I like, if it's so smart, how come it can't stay out of my mouth?
Did you say that at some point they just stopped doing the parody names because they ran out of them? Or is it that they just quit doing the graves?
No, the graves they stop in like season 5 or 6. The names they stop at one point, and then I think there's enough backlash, and they go back to it. I think that only lasts like one season.
Oh my God, they're going back to Mucus Tick again. Apparently,
I just picked all the Mucus Tick episodes.
He just picked not just things that remind me of Tick, specifically Mucus Tick. Okay, that's gross. I'm either disturbed or grossed out.
Or both.
Yes, very often both. Oh. He just picked up Bart and just shoved him in his... That's so good. Okay, that is visually the funniest thing we've seen this evening. That was really funny.
Starts eating Bart.
Oh, and then that also reminded me of a Tick episode.
Oh, of course.
Because the Breadmaster episode, where he's like rolling his stomach out because he eats bread that grows. We do fatter Homer a lot.
Oh, yeah, they love fatter Homer.
Oh my God, now it's disturbing again. He's eating people.
Yeah, but he's extra virgin.
No.
No.
Okay, that's unrealistic. There's no way his mouth made the sound "nuh" with a person in it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, now he's just eating Oktoberfest?
I love that. But what did we Germans ever do to deserve this? The other one just stares at him, and he's like, "Yeah, right."
That's pretty good. Seriously?
Yo.
We did this?
Yo,
Umpire school? This one is pretty funny.
That's a pretty good one. This one I like.
It does feel, especially by this point in the series, Austin, and it's kind of sad to say this show's been on so long, we're not even at the halfway point.
Yeah.
In season, what is it, 17?
18.
Oh,
so I actually think we're like
I guess we are
halfway.
past the halfway point, yeah. But I was just going to say, this does feel a little redundant. Because I mean, we have done giant Homer in a few different ways.
Yeah, but now we have giant green Homer.
Giant or blob Homer.
Yeah.
Blobberino. That's pretty good.
He just eats his head.
Teddy, Cap, when you watched one of the most infamous horror movies ever. This is great. I love the character work. Cap, when you watched an animated sitcom Halloween special. I'm terrified. Some of these episodes bother me a little bit. Because being an animation and being horror parody they're allowed to go really far and like
go to
farther
some crazy places
than they typically would. And also because this show is so super popular that Fox just doesn't hold them back too far. Oh my god. He looks just like Jeffrey Tambor.
He does, yeah.
And now
I
he's
never
dead.
realized that until I saw this.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, I mean, I guess we've talked about censorship with this show before in ways that they do hold it back, even though compared to so much else that was on, especially, you know, in the early days, it certainly doesn't feel like it has any censorship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. They can push some things. Not as far as some of the other adult animated shows, but... And now they're solving the homeless epidemic by having Homer eat them.
Oh my god. Now I'm both disturbed and offended.
Well, it would work.
Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
We're doing the Golem.
The what?
The Golem, like the old Jewish. It's like a statue, and it does things. It's like an old Jewish myth.
Okay. So not a thing that was ever made into a movie?
I feel like there is like an old movie about it, like in black and white, but I could be wrong. I feel like it's maybe a silent movie.
Dun 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 dun. For kids, $49. I'm trying to remember the name of that Japanese monster movie that I reviewed. It's like a giant golem that comes to life.
Oh, I'm not sure.
It was just before you came on for request that I had to do that.
Yeah, that sounds cool though.
And I think there was like a trilogy of them, and I did the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot. It was quite
I'll
good.
have to look into that.
You should. I gave you a very clear path to Google it.
Japanese golem movie.
I like the Laugh Stop as a name for a comedy place.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty funny. Because at first glance, it sounds like like a legitimate name for a comedy theater, and then you go, "Wait, you're basically saying this is where the laughs don't happen." It's pretty funny. No, it's not The Host, Matthew Clark. I can't remember what that's called.
No, that's a Korean movie, like a Korean monster movie. It's like a big fish thing. That's a really good movie, though.
It's just not coming to me right away. The requests all blur together sometimes, Austin. And even stuff that like I really liked, I'll be like, I saw it once. I don't remember what the hell that was called.
Yeah, I was looking through old videos the other day, and I forgot that the first one we ever did together was The Irishman.
Yeah. That's crazy. I should see that again. That was great.
I passed it on your turtle, and it died. Someday you'll thank me.
You know what it's not, though, Austin?
What's that?
It's The Outfit.
That is true. That is true.
Oh boy, did I like that movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
This one's not doing anything for me.
It's not like amazing or anything.
Austin's like, shut up and laugh.
No, it's I don't know, it's whatever. I'm indifferent to this one.
Oh, Robert says there was a silent film trilogy about the golem. Why are these things in threes?
You just killed 3 teenagers. When you said that,
everything's in threes. I'm glad you explained why your head was shaved. I was really confused about that.
exactly.
So, can I ask you a weird question?
Yeah.
That I think I'll know the answer to, and maybe I shouldn't even say this.
Mm-hmm.
Does when you watch The Simpsons, does it make your like the following jokes that you're likely to tell? Like, does it put you in the mood to be accidentally otherwise like more offensive?
I don't know because I don't really think of the show as being super offensive, so I don't even really think about it like that.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of like intentionally offensive satire where it's like we're making fun of the idea that you're not allowed to make fun of these things. I mean, that's obviously a lot of what you like about the show.
No, that's true. I think maybe just because I've seen like a lot of other adult animated shows, so it's like compared to some of the other ones that are more so trying to be that.
But Bigger Homer ate the homeless.
I know, it's awesome. That would just fix homelessness.
That's not offensive.
No, it's just true. The homeless don't have homes to find this and see it.
Oh my God, Austin. You're not
They're
allowed
making
to say
fun
that.
of the Amish. They'll never know.
Oh my God. Where's my eject button?
You want to... That's a good bit, though. I like that.
Bifurcated is good word choice.
That is a good one, yeah.
I think we're humanizing the monster a little bit too much for this episode, Austin.
Yeah, and that's what's his name? Richard Lewis, I think. He's the prince in Robin Hood Men Without Tights. Or Men in Tights, sorry.
Why did you say it like that?
I know, I mixed up with Men Without Hats.
No, just the way you said the word prince, you're like, he's the prince.
Because I couldn't remember if he was the prince or the sheriff. I had to think about it. And I was like, the prince.
Why'd you say it like that?
Why'd you say that?
Yeah, shut up. I want to watch a different episode.
Look, they made him a bride.
That's the obvious thing to do.
Oh, wait till you get who her voice is.
Bride of Golemstein.
Oh, that's anti-Semitic.
This whole episode's anti-Semitic. Oh, of course they did that. Did they actually get Fran Drescher to come in for a single line of dialogue?
Yeah, no, that's actually Fran Drescher.
No, I know. I'm just saying, did they get her for a single line of dialogue?
No, I think she gets like 2.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Maybe she did like another guest appearance in the season.
Jareth says, we can't offend the people Homer ate.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, she did get to say another thing. Were they like, what's the most Jewish actress we can think of? This is a cool choice.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting one as a parody.
This would be a weird point, but sometimes I like it better when they don't go with the obvious parody title, so I can like try to guess at what it is.
Mm-hmm. You'll know the second they get to it because they're gonna straight up say it.
Well, they did. I mean, I assume this is Davey Erstad still because that's the title.
No.
Is it not? Oh, cool. Well, that's cool if it's something else.
It's not technically parodying a movie.
Okay, well that's neat. Yeah, do that with a title and then throw me off. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be scared?
A little.
Ooh. I want to be scared. I want to be spooked out of my gourd, Austin, by another Simpsons Treehouse episode. I had that last time, man. I'm gonna get nightmares. Oh, there we go. And he just comes out and says it. War of the Worlds. It makes sense to use Day of the Earth still as a parody title for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's great. Okay, so they brought in what is his name? LaMarche.
Yeah.
Well,
he's like the go-to guy for Orson Welles.
The voice of the brain. Yeah, so they bring him in to do Orson Welles for the radio show for War of the Worlds, and he did Orson Welles jokes all over Pinky and the Brain.
He does Orson Welles and Ed Wood. It's D'Onofrio, but he's dubbed.
In what?
Ed Wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And my problem with his Orson Welles is it sounds enough like him unless you're really familiar with LaMarche.
And then it sounds too much like LaMarche.
And then it just sounds like him doing in Orson Welles because he doesn't really change his voice that much for anything. So, like, he's doing the exact same thing he does for the Brain. So if you watch very much Pinky and the Brain, you're like, well, okay, I guess the Brain kind of sounds like Orson Welles.
Yeah, no, that is true.
He's in a radio play version of a Twilight Zone episode I listened to once. I guess that's one of the things that's fun about the Treehouse episodes is you can just kill anyone you want to, and your characters could all be wildly out of character.
Yeah, exactly. You just kill everyone.
Over and over again.
Exactly.
You can even clone one of your characters and kill him 1,000 times.
There's one where they kill, like, everyone, and they, like, I don't think they ever repeat. I think there's one character that they kill twice in that episode. And it's just, like, every segment is a bunch of people dying.
Oh, that's really funny. We should watch that one.
But that was one I thought about, but I was like, but all of the choices are kind of lame, where it's like Hunger Games and Kingsman, like it's like not Halloween-y.
Yeah, I don't need to see their Kingsman. I don't care.
Yeah, what's more like it's like Kingsman and Bond, like they couldn't decide, but it's like I don't know why you guys did that for Treehouse.
This is also disturbing.
Well, they gotta be animals. Trust the aliens. Will
Sideshow Bot or Sideshow Mel. Bow wow. Well, I'm glad to see that the Simpsons characters aren't any more or less dumb than real life people were when that happened. Oh, there we go. That's when you got to get them in there.
Oh, of course. Now's the time to strike.
They'll think it's another hoax. It'll be like The Boy Who Cried Wolf or something.
The Orson Welles who radioed Wolf.
Yeah, that's what they should have called this episode. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to say nose bud.
It's right there.
Yeah, Orson Welles, you're the last person that should try to solve this. Oh, that's weird. That feels like the kind of line that you workshopped 45 other things before you finally got to.
100%.
It's so weird to me that they went with the names for their aliens are two of the three main Klingons from TOS. And I don't know if it's intentional or not.
It might be.
Well, that was some pretty obvious satire there.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was the time.
Yep. Yes, it
Uh,
was.
they do a
If you're
Shape
not
of
watching, they were
Water.
making fun of George Bush. I'm sorry.
Mission accomplished.
I'm sorry. What,
Uh,
Austin?
no, no. I think like 2 or 3 years ago they did The Shape of Water is one with Kang, and he introduces himself as Kang the Conqueror, which is also fun because they beat Marvel to it, so like
Wow.
normies wouldn't get that,
Yeah, that's crazy. And then like nobody cares now
and then nobody
anyway.
cares. So no one's gonna go back to that and be like, "Whoa, now I get it."
Okay, what's the next one?
It's season 21.
God, there's so much of this show.
I know. Season 21, episode 4. This is the one with the zombie one.
Oh, look, there's a superhero one at the start of this season. I bet we could do that stream. I bet we could do a 4 or 5 episode.
Well, and we can do Pie Man. I love Pie Man.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
Yeah, where Homer he becomes a superhero that throws pies at people. It's great.
Okay, I'm just setting this up. I want to take a couple minute break.
Yeah, of course.
I gotta go eat something.
Sounds good.
And then we'll watch at least two more. But thanks for hanging out with us, folks. And we'll be back, like I said, in just, I don't know, give us 3 or 4 minutes. Thanks, guys. Oh, I was coming right back, and then Austin got up. I was like, he's there, so I can come back on, and we can start watching more Treehouse. And they just got up. So now I gotta wait for him. It's so awkward. I can't believe he did that to me. He's fired. Well, how the heck is everybody? We're gonna watch at least 2 more of these tonight. I gotta tell you, I've been so busy with the movie and family stuff and channel stuff that I have not even really been thinking that much about the season. And we're like days away from Halloween, Austin, and I'm like, finally, now I kind of feel more like I'm in the Halloween season because we're watching these very disturbing horror, Treehouse of Horror episodes.
It's bringing you in. You're like, oh man, it is the season to milk Ned Flanders.
It is, yeah. I wish we didn't have a season for that, but alas. Oh, and you got a Simpsons shirt. Did you get up just now to get it? Like you forgot?
Yeah, I forgot, and I was like, oh crap.
Austin,
Mikey,
my 6-year-old, started his first Goosebumps book today.
Oh, nice. What's he reading?
He's reading well enough that he can read a Goosebumps by himself. He's reading a Horrorland. He's reading one of the best Goosebumps books.
Well, there he goes. He's starting with the best, and it's all downhill.
That's right. He goes, Dad, this slide sounds scary.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's made of guns. No, that's not what happened. Okay, this one is season 21, episode 4. And for anyone interested, though it doesn't matter in finding it, it is Treehouse 20.
XX.
But if you say that first, I'll think that's the season, and then I'll get upset with you, and then I'll become bigger Captain Logan and eat your face.
But if I said it's XX, then you wouldn't think that. You'd be like, oh, spooky.
Yeah, is this stream like Treehouse, where we can get like wildly out of character and say and do things we wouldn't usually do? But
we can both die.
We can both die, and I can talk about like horrible things I'm gonna do to Austin.
Exactly.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I draw the line at milking, though. I don't want to...
Yeah, I don't want you to milk me.
I draw the line at even saying it out loud, but Austin did not draw such a line.
You still said milking.
And you said I don't want you to... See, you said that, and I wouldn't even say that. This whole thing is disturbing. Okay, Austin, I'm getting loopy, man.
Hell yeah. Perfect time for it to go into 20.
I ate something, but it wasn't enough, and I'm like, ugh. So I don't know. If I'm remotely articulate, I'll be shocked.
Hell yeah.
All right, here we go.
Here
we go, Kite Man. Everybody get ready to press play when I say now. I'm about to do it. Everybody please press play. Right now. Austin, are you going to do the Kite Man stream with me?
Oh, God, no. I probably, if you do one.
Hey, I'm not confirming or denying that will ever happen.
Oh, I forgot. This one has such a dated opening. Like, you can tell exactly the year it came out.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Okay.
They're in Halloween.
Oh, there's the... So this is 08 then. 08 or 09. But yeah, there's Dark Knight Joker, and there's
Spider-Man 3,
Black Costume Spider-Man.
Halo. I think Halo 3 had just come out at this point.
This would have been right around the time that South Park did the Wii episode.
I don't even know what that is.
Or maybe that's a couple years before that. So I'm not a big South Park guy, but I remember that, and that episode was kind of funny, where Cartman keeps going back in time trying to get his hands on a Nintendo Wii.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think of Nintendo Wii when you said Wii. I was like, oh, they're just like going around going like, Wii.
Yes, Austin, that's what I'm talking about. Who's loopy now?
No, that's just on Nintendo.
That is on Nintendo. Homer, that's a pretty legit Zora outfit.
Yeah, it's not bad. The man here.
This is not disturbing.
No, but that is a pretty risque joke she just said.
I missed it.
You'll be sucking your own blood tonight.
Yeah. Oh, now it's disturbing. Although I feel like we've done that gag quite a bit with Treehouse just beheading Homer.
Oh yeah, of course. Flanders gets beheaded a lot on Treehouse.
Oh, this is pretty good.
Oh yeah, this is a really good one. This is one of the big ones I wanted to show you.
So is this whole thing going to be Psycho, or are they just giving us that music at the beginning just to be it's black and white and scary?
It's more just Hitchcock
in general. So are there going to be some birds that fly in?
No.
Oh my god, she wants to watch
Another dog wants out again.
Say again?
It's another dog wants out again.
Oh my god, why does that keep happening? But I'm scared, Austin.
I know, it's Hitchcockian.
But I was just gonna say she wants to watch Thunderbolts. She keeps
no.
saying asterisk. How excited are you for Thunderbolts?
Incredibly.
Right? That's gonna be such a big deal release. We're gonna go back to the old, like, do the short how we felt about, and then do the spoiler cast, and then do a commentary not too long after that.
The how we felt about it will be the asterisks. Like, it'll have an asterisk, and the spoiler cast will be what the asterisk was.
That's a good idea. You know, I had what I thought was a brilliant notion when we had a trailer for that, where I did a Captain Logan show where the title was just an asterisk. And we didn't have much of a live audience, so I changed it.
Oh, no.
I was like, I don't think anybody's getting this joke. No one's watching.
No one's into it.
And then I thought, well, maybe they wouldn't be anyway. It's Thunderbolts. 28 days later, that's good. Delicious gravy. A lot of these establishing shots and things are obviously really good Hitchcock homages.
Oh yeah, no, they do some pretty cool animation stuff like that. Zoom out.
Yeah, that's neat. What do you call that? There's a name for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Robert, that's the Reanimator music. Well, I mean, most of the music I've been hearing is from Psycho.
He's joking. Reanimator like just steals that theme.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I haven't seen that in so long. It's interesting, this balance that they're finding, Austin, with like Hitchcock-esque delivery and dialogue that in places feels like that, but it's also Simpsons dialogue.
No, and the atmosphere in this one's killer.
I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. I was pretty sure she wasn't going to die that way. She's going to die somehow, though, right? Oh, maybe not.
I don't know.
Wow, this is actually keeping me guessing, Austin.
We're all trying to figure that out, Bart.
Oh my god, Austin. Why don't you ask your voice actress?
Yeah,
she probably knows. That's an unfortunate life if not. Yeah, that wasn't funny. They tried, but that was not funny.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, that shot is cool. This is so ambitious, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes Hitchcock.
You gotta do that. And we knocked him off of the of Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, the animation in this one's killer.
I don't know if this is gonna be my favorite of the night, but it's like objectively the most interesting, right?
At least visually.
Yeah. It's hard to beat the Homer clones.
Like I said, I feel like at a certain point, part of how they try to up the ante is they'll go like a little bit crazier with the animation. They blow their budget a little bit on these episodes.
Oh yeah, this looks like it took 6 months to make. Well, maybe you should put the knife down. Oh, not like that though.
Yeah, don't do it like that.
You know what should have been in that ice cream cart?
What's that?
A hammock.
A hammock?
Yeah. You gotta learn the art of the comeback, Austin.
I don't know. I'm not quite there yet.
I wanted the whole episode to be that.
No, that was a really good one.
The Hitchcock cameo was really funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to fit him in there somewhere.
And I like that they did the silhouette
too.
of his head at the end. Yeah, to be like Hitchcock Presents. Have you ever watched that show?
I've not. I really want to.
What I've seen of it's wonderful. I've only seen a few episodes, but
yeah, I think Psycho was at one point considered to be an episode of it.
That's right. Can we not talk about cows anymore tonight?
At least they're not milking them; they're just eating them.
Hey, I don't trust it. There could totally be milking at some point. Oh no! Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen this, or I've seen a clip of it, or something. I knew about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing this episode when it aired. This was when I was still watching it live.
So this is the 28 Days Later parody.
Yeah.
And then they just put it in the corner. And that must be why they had the 28 Days Later credit
definitely
at the beginning. I didn't realize we were actually going to do that this episode.
I like that they don't call them zombies because it's like a modern zombie thing too.
That you have to come up with something else to call them.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
So do I. It's so annoying.
When you get this,
it's the only thing we do that with too. It's not like we do that with vampires or anything.
Not or if so, rarely. It's not like it's a trope.
No.
But it's not like you can't pretend like you live in a world where zombies were never popular as an idea. Like immediately the way everyone should respond to zombie outbreak is like, yep, we all figured that would happen at some point. Or I've seen that movie, or like everyone would call them zombies. They wouldn't have all these different names for them.
Yeah, no, it just makes you look more pretentious.
And the Walking Dead show is obnoxious about it because they have like 95 different names for zombies. Every time you go to a different group of people, like a different town or a different caravan or something, they all have a different name for it. And none of them are zombie.
Crazy.
I don't think, anyway. I mean, there's like 900 seasons of that.
I wonder if that's accurate to the comics. I don't know.
Now, to be fair, I think the comics do start off calling them walkers, and I don't know if they keep giving them different names, but also, zombies weren't as insanely popular when that started, relatively. Although I think we were already thinking of it as like getting kind of past its prime.
Yeah, that's possible.
This part of the episode also looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the muted color. I like the muted color palette. This looks like a job for legal tender. Oh, having Grandpa come back as a zombie was a nice touch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess this would have been right around when the movie came out.
No, this is I think is quite a bit. No, because this is like 2007 or 2008. Because the opening.
Wasn't the movie like 9 or 10?
Maybe the sequel. I think the first one's like
No, no, no,
2003.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Simpsons movie.
Oh, yes.
This would have
Yes.
been right around. Sorry, I said that because of Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, no, this is like the next year.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't making that myself very clear.
No, it's okay.
Medea goes to hell. That's still funny. I don't want to identify that with a response, but there's no amount of money, folks.
No. That
You'll
is
just have to go back and find the live comment. I'm not even going to read it.
Oh.
Thank God it wasn't a super. No one super chat that.
Well, now you can't say that. No,
I shouldn't have said.
And they're gonna make it worse.
Bless it. Yeah. Well, you can read it. That's fine.
That's fine. I can do that.
Nobody do that. Austin, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm really glad that we're not having to do something I prepared for right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, what's Shelbyville gonna look like? Oh, they're
Oh,
not gonna make it.
I like they just left Apu.
I like their zombie mobile. It's pretty cool looking, actually.
It is cool. I feel like that's a thing that more things do now is some sort of cool zombie car.
I'm gonna throw one complaint at this, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking nearly everything about how they're parodying 28 Days Later. My only complaint about this is, unless I missed something, tell me if I missed it. I don't think there's been one like big lush landscape shot.
No, I think you're right.
Oh my God, Robert.
Do I have to say it?
You do. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, Robert Wild, $2. Milk Austin on camera, Cap. Say it.
Say it. No, you don't say that. This is a different kind of day, folks. Tell me they're gonna show a Panic Room store.
They just all know. They say he's the chosen one. And they're like, oh yeah.
Do you know where Marge got that gun?
Where?
From her box of guns.
I thought it was from Maggie's. That's why Maggie's there.
Oh, yeah. She had to borrow it from her.
Maggie didn't give up all her guns. She still had that one.
She had to borrow it from her very responsible daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, it's the Treehouse live stream. Anything goes. It sure does. You never know what might happen. I might even fall asleep on camera or just turn off the stream because I want to go to bed. Like, anything's possible. What is this going to... Wait, the curtain open?
Oh, yeah. This is Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
So it's doing like a musical. I don't think it's really doing anything with Sweeney Todd beyond just it's a musical.
Well, it'll probably be really violent. Have you ever seen that?
I've not.
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, at some point I'll check that out. I know a lot of people that really like it.
It's just really well put together.
Yeah.
Like, it's not exactly my thing, but I was just impressed with how stylized it is. Like,
yeah. I don't even know if they're looking at that movie or if it's just it was a stage musical, so it's like we're on stage.
yeah, is that even out yet? What year did that come out? I don't know. I
feel
think
like it's around this time.
I think it had by now.
It's at least coming out soon if it's not already out.
Oh yeah, 07. So this must have been a direct parody of that movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How has all of this been over 15 years now?
Isn't that crazy?
That's not ventriloquism. You don't even have a dummy. Like, that's
Well,
not how that works.
ventriloquism is just when you can talk without your mouth moving.
Man, I just really wish that I could have made everything thematically work out tonight, Austin. Like, neither my shirt nor my Bartman are spooky.
Aw,
I know.
that's tragic.
It's absolutely tragic. What is happening? Why how did he come in on a boat?
It's a musical.
And he's being the Phantom of the Opera just because it's a musical?
It's a spooky musical.
This is so stupid. I don't think I like this one.
No, this one's whatever. It's fine, I guess.
It is whatever.
It's the weakest of the three.
Okay,
There's
what is what is the twist here?
That it's a musical.
That they were just all watching this musical?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. That's the take, huh?
Yeah. I don't remember if there's anything. This is a segment that doesn't stand out as well to me, so I can't remember if there's like a twist or anything. I just remember it's a musical.
It sure is. Wow, he still calls her Midge. We've kept that forever.
Oh yeah, I don't think we ever get rid of that.
That starts early.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know why that's a thing.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. I feel like this would be a pretty clear place to call back to the Barbershop Quartet.
Oh, good call. Yeah, that would have been cool.
See, I remember like 5 things about the show.
I feel like if this happened now, they probably would have done that. They've done a couple segments in like the last 2 or 3 years that are kind of just nostalgia.
That probably irritates the crap out of you.
It's whatever.
I think I just thought of that because we're doing it in Moe's.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Homer singing in Moe's.
Yeah. No, and I wouldn't have been against that. I think that could have been fun.
Well, and you don't make the whole episode that. You just do it as a callback.
Mm-hmm.
So
no,
like,
exactly.
when Homer came out and he had 4 guys around him, like what would have been stopping them from just making it 3 and it's just the guys in the Barbershop Quartet?
Yeah.
Or even keep it 4 and just have like both of the other members at the same time. I don't know. See, I remember what happens in that episode.
You do. I'm impressed. And that's a season 5 episode. That's not even one that we've gotten to.
Oh, that's true. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's
yeah,
true.
That's the season 5 premiere.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
It's really good.
I still can't believe they did a season where Treehouse was at the beginning, which is so weird because like did that season start late?
Maybe
because it's a little odd to do Treehouse outside of October. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we did 17. I think it's 16 that opens with them being like, "Oh, there was a baseball game, and now they're doing a Halloween special in November."
This is screwed up. Where he's like, he goes, "I can only make love in the back of a hearse."
I mean, she could do worse.
This is really funny.
At least it turned around.
Yeah, it did turn around a little bit.
Like
Wait, why is he a stuffed? Oh, because it's a play,
the
and
play.
they're not gonna do a stunt. I get it.
Jokes are always funnier when you get them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just true.
That's just gross. That's disturbing to me.
The Springfield Adams?
That he like squirted beer out of it.
Oh, look, they brought back all the Halloween costumes from the first part of
They're
this.
back, yeah. And then the aliens did the thing.
Al, 20 more years, Gene. Till you're 90.
Till you're 90.
Although I don't know if he's still there. But...
Yeah, I don't know. Who was that had that?
Al Jean.
Yeah, I think I don't know if he's really involved anymore, but he's still alive.
I don't know if I'm gonna be alive after the stream.
No, I don't know if any of us will be.
Oh, Austin,
Mhm.
I need sleep.
Yeah, if you have to call it, call it.
God, no, we'll do one more. I don't know if I can do
Okay.
any more after that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be 1 a.m. here, and I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm gonna need to. Anyway, sorry, I'm making this no fun for anyone. Yay, streaming!
Yay! We done did it. The next one is season 25, episode 2.
Thank you for not just giving me the treehouse number.
It's XXIV.
That's 24.
It is. But I said it all smart with
XXIV.
Roman numerals.
Why did you just say XXIV? Who can remember 24?
It is harder to remember. It's because Star Wars didn't get up that high. If Star Wars got up that high, we'd all be able to know the Roman numeral better.
Yeah, what's that
Rocky.
episode? What's that episode where Bart puts together
Of Troy.
some mystery because of the Roman numerals for Rocky movies?
Yeah, he's like, he needs to know 7, and he's like, okay, Rocky 2 plus Rocky V equals Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge.
That's so good. They should have made Adrian's Revenge.
They should have. That would have been awesome. They could still do it. We technically don't have a Rocky 7.
No, not technically. We do have a Rocky 6.
Exactly. So the next one would be Adrian's Revenge, and she died so she could come back and need revenge.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Mm-hmm. Get on it, Stallone, or the producer that won't let Stallone do more Rocky. Get on it.
Just turned into a horror franchise now. Michael Keichel, hey guys, hope you're both doing well. Hi there. I don't think I've ever made it to season 25. I haven't watched any of these later seasons.
And I, at this point, have only seen Treehouse from these seasons.
Well, let's try it out. So 25, what year is that?
So that would be what, 2014?
Jeez. So we're gonna watch a Treehouse for the year I finished Spawn Year.
Oh, that is crazy. Maybe they'll parody Spawn Year.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, we were big enough for that.
Marge, I'm reading Spawn. Homie, you went into a beer coma.
And then Barney shows up and he's like, slap yourself in the face.
Yeah, exactly. And then he burps.
God. I'm finally gonna get my commemorative Spawn tattoo for Spawn Year, Austin.
You should get Homer Spawn as your tattoo.
Homer Spawn?
Homer Spawn, yeah.
But yeah, this is technically the 10th year anniversary of the end of Spawn Year, and I'm getting a Spawn tattoo in a week.
That's great.
I'm excited. I haven't got a tattoo in a while.
It has been a while, yeah.
Well, I lost my tattoo guy.
That's true.
And I found another place, and hopefully I'll latch onto it and want to keep going there. But anyway, here we go. We're watching episode 2 of season 25. This will probably be my last one tonight. I'm slurring my speech. I haven't even been drinking, but you'd think I have been.
At least the last one that I picked isn't technically a treehouse, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry we had to leave one off, Austin, but
That's okay.
you're going to lose me here in a minute. And not because of Skype. All right, everybody, please press play. Oh, I gotta turn that one up. Okay, we're back to 0. We've wiped the deck. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. Da 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 da. Oh, they actually did kind of do it. And then there's like a 3-eyed bird that just got zapped. I'm just gonna say everything that's happening.
There's some zombies getting shot.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, this is cool looking.
Yeah, this is the Del Toro intro.
Okay, there you go. Look, ice cream. Where's the hammock?
I don't know. They should have had a hammock.
Boy, they're just going nuts. Oh, look, there's Alfred Hitchcock again.
There's Stephen King.
There's Hellboy. Dude, Stephen King busted me up. The look on his face. So they're just doing it. He's playing. This is so good.
There's the Tracy Ullman Simpsons and Godzilla.
Yeah, they're pairing everything you've ever seen. And I like how they're jumping all around with eras, too. This isn't like the '08 one where it's everything that came out in like the last 5 months.
Yeah, when they hit every like horror-y Del Toro thing, too.
Yeah, but it's not just Del Toro.
No, it's like it's a lot of stuff outside of that as well.
Oh, and they're doing the whole intro here.
Yep.
I wasn't even really
This is
picking
a
up
long
on that.
intro, yeah.
This is great.
It's really cool. This also blew their budget.
Yeah, it did. Dude, this is one of the coolest things they've done. Like, and this late. Like, I love what this looks like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and there's all the Universal monsters. What's she driving? What's she driving? And then he got eaten by the three-eyed fish?
He got eaten by Blinky.
It's everything. This is the kind of thing you want to go back and watch like 5 more times.
Oh, yeah, there's so many, like, in that big panning shot, there's so many things in the background.
And then Homer still had that monster face. What is that monster face from? Like, I know that.
I'm not sure offhand.
It's something.
Is Futurama?
God, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Slow clap. You might as well stop now. Like, don't bother making an episode after that.
Well, this is one of the funniest jokes is the little fairies that fly into the TV.
All the places. Oh, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I'm surprised the rest of the episode is decent, if it is. Because you'd think with that cool of an intro, that's just all they'd have.
That's just all their budget. They got no money for anything else.
Well, you'd think you wouldn't have any more ideas after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true, too.
Oh, no, she is doing Catwoman. But
They
with her
also
head
commit to
cut
doing
off
the
for some
rhyming.
reason?
Oh, it's because the adults in The Cat in the Hat, their heads are cut off.
Oh, there you go.
So it's like committing to the parody.
And she's doing like the Julie Newmar Catwoman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the big group, there's like every Catwoman.
You know what? The Fat in the Hat. You know what? I'm fine with them doing a horror thing with Dr. Seuss because Dr. Seuss is just inherently creepy.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I like that they're doing Dr. Seuss and committing to rhyming.
Yeah, no, that's great.
There's also a great Lorax joke they're about to do off the Lorax movie where there's a million corporate tie-ins.
Oh, that's great. That is one of the worst children's films I've ever seen.
It's awful.
And I saw it in the theater because I'm a sucker.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We almost did in my school because we read that book in geography class. I don't know why in high school. But
No, it was the most pathetic night ever. I went by myself
there he is.
to review it. That's awesome. I'm so happy they trashed that movie.
I speak for the goods.
What a
and
piece of
I
crap.
plaster my name all over consumer goods.
Now, I
speak
will
for the
complain
goods.
that he didn't sound that much like Danny DeVito, but
Yeah, fair enough.
dude, this just objectively doesn't suck.
No, and I feel like on paper when you say this, it sounds maybe a little cringy, but they just kind of own it.
No, they're not missing a beat with this.
Mhm.
You know what this kind of feels like? This is going to be an odd point, but it's like they're going back to the Raven thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's like not exactly that, but I can see where you're coming from.
They're thinking it when they make this, though.
Probably.
I mean, that is a very different thing. They had to write this.
This Horden.
That's hilarious. Yeah, they're not missing any opportunity with this. I'm. Is he supposed to look like the Grinch, or is he something else?
I think he is supposed to kind of look like the Grinch because he's like the ugly, grumpy one.
Gyms that are slim. V-hooples. Oh my god. This is just wonderful. Floof Fluffle side. Like, I like how they're making this violent and weird enough to make sense to be in a treehouse, but it's not really disturbing.
No, like it's still playing by those rules.
Yeah, but it's not creeping me out yet.
For sure. I gotta let the dog out
It's probably about to. If they milk this bull, then
Oh, thankfully they do not milk bull.
for the love of God. Well, B-Man's here. Everybody's here.
Yeah, everyone's getting their own little Seuss version.
Uh-oh, Fat in the Hat's back. She killed him penguin style. Yes! So good!
That was the line where I was like, okay, I think I love this segment when I first watched
play
this.
Mike Myers. Well, it feels like part of the mission statement for this was to just rake the movies over the coals.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Dude, I loved that.
It's really good.
They murdered with that.
Yeah. No, it's a killer opening.
Does it all go downhill from there?
I'm trying to remember what the third segment is. No, I think I like the third segment. The second one's probably the weakest one, but like it's not bad.
Kite at 2:00. I don't know what that means. I have a digital watch. Come on. That's so good.
That is really good.
That joke is so stupid. This is gonna turn out to be my favorite episode, isn't it?
It seems like it.
Oh my god, a box kite. Just so goofy.
So weird.
Okay, this feels like a gag they go to a little too often with Treehouse.
The head on the shoulder.
Yeah.
They've done it at least 3 times that I can think of. Although one of them isn't technically that. But
yeah, it's a disturbing. It would be a disturbing thing to happen to you, certainly.
Well, and this is the ending of their Frankenstein parody, so I wonder if they were like, "What if we just did like a whole segment like that?"
I'll teach you to make medical history. It's funny that he's only strangling Bard.
Oh yeah, when it's both of them.
Yeah. Like, you could strangle her. It's her body.
Ew,
oh my god.
Radish.
Homer, this is the worst you've ever been ever.
Oh, that's probably not true.
I mean, at least it's in a treehouse.
Yeah.
Is this? One of his kids gets grafted to his other kid, and he steals one of the rooms and makes it his man cave. I mean, like, it's horribly mean to his children, and it's also stupidly inaccurate. You have to be in a basement. You can't call a room a cave. Licking the Globe by Ralph.
That would have been such a good presentation, too.
Robert Cap, wouldn't you want to know what life would be like if Austin's head was attached to your neck? More so than milking.
Oh, I mean, I guess when you put it that way.
Yeah. But no. I'll take that. Oh, that's a missed opportunity, Austin. They should be playing this the comedy stop.
Oh, you're
or
right.
the laugh stop.
The laugh stop, yeah, they messed up.
Yeah. That's the comedy club I want to play at. Because when I crash and burn, I can be like, well, what? What does it say on the sign?
Yeah, it's where the laughs stop.
It's where the laughs stop. It's not my fault you paid money for it.
Yeah, it's your own fault, really.
Okay, wait. So if she's asleep,
then he just controls the body.
He just automatically gets control of the limbs?
Yeah.
That's weird. Man, I want to say a super off-color joke right now, but I don't know if I should.
Do it. You can't say it now.
Should I say it?
Yeah, you have to.
Well, now that he has control of her body, he'll know how a girl pees.
Oh, no.
It's all I can think of after that stupid joke. See, now you're wishing I hadn't done it.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no, we're going to get canceled.
We're going to get very canceled. What? You can't tell me you weren't thinking it.
I actually wasn't.
What? It was a very not logical place for my brain to go.
I mean, you are correct.
I hate that there's always a lag between what I say and
because now everyone's saying say it.
Where like I said it, then everybody was like, "Say it." Oh, I should have seen that coming. There's some really funny gags in this episode, Austin. I mean, in this vignette.
Yeah.
It is kind of weaker than the...
It's a weak premise, but they get some good jokes out of it.
Springfield Lind.
It's the circus. It's the circus.
Yeah, what is this going to be a parody of?
I think it's a movie called Freaks.
Okay, that is right over my head. That's at least the third Nazi or Hitler joke we've had tonight.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The lady that wouldn't die. Oh, come on. That's so good. The terrifying callback. God, the writing is so on point this episode.
Yeah, this is a really good Treehouse.
Wow, he should play at the Laugh Stomp.
He should.
Torso. You know, this has been the show I've been most impressed with, writing wise and animation wise, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing extremely disturbing.
This one maybe gets like creepy, but I don't know about disturbing.
Yeah, but I just mean like this whole treehouse. Like there hasn't been anything like with the first couple that have jumped out at me where I go, oh. I haven't thought about swallowing my tongue at all, and that's different from earlier this evening. Okay, never mind. That was pretty disturbing right there. If you're not watching, Homer picked up his wife with his own tongue. They knew what they were getting into. Oh, I saw that coming. Oh wait, what's that called? That's that thing that Professor X talked about in first class.
It's a groovy mutation, baby.
Yeah, what's it called? He doesn't sound like Austin Powers.
It's not that far off.
It's like something chromia, right?
It's something like that, yeah.
You're not even gonna try to help me.
I don't remember.
The guy with the giant mouth. Oh my god, he's Lana Lang from Smallville.
Oh, he is.
Well, I guess it's a ring, so that makes him Lex Luthor with a ring around his neck, I guess. Just go punch him in the face. I don't understand.
Just take his ring.
But the brilliance is the simplicity, Austin.
It is a pretty simple plan.
It's so convoluted, it almost takes as long to talk about as what you have left in the episode.
I like that. Homer's like, and then we'll get his ring. What ring? The one that'll get me out of this lousy circus and into a nice circus.
I missed that. This is hilarious. Okay, they changed his look in Autumn Out. Like he doesn't even look like he's like a little fatter than he used to be.
Yeah, he is like a little bit maybe.
What's that guy's name?
Mo?
No, not Mo.
Oh, Lenny and Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made them look all weird. Like the heads are all weird.
That's what I'm saying. They're kind of off.
Yeah,
and it's not just that they added like weird teeth. I almost said fake teeth. It's a cartoon.
No, they're weird freaks. They got like baby heads.
Yeah, they spent most of the budget of this episode on that amazing opening sequence, and then the rest of it on fake teeth. And also ugly on the outside.
Exactly.
In the 1930s. That's so good. Oh, you always got to have the rain sequence.
Oh, of course.
It is too bad they couldn't come up with something as great as that first segment.
Oh, that's such a good one.
It is funny, but this is funny, but it would be really hard to top the first
No, I
one.
agree. Well, this one you can tell they did not have an ending for. They just like gave up.
They did give up, yeah.
I
Like,
really like the segment,
now
and then
it's-
it just gives up. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Now it's How I Met Your Mother for some reason.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
Like, hilarious.
It was just ending at the same time.
That's disappointing, because the rest of that was so good. Yeah, they didn't stick the landing with that.
No, it's literally they just go. I don't know. We don't know how to end this.
And there are a lot of Treehouses that have that problem.
That is true.
Okay.
But
I mean, is it possible that if we knew that material, that ending is funnier somehow?
maybe.
But I mean, I doubt it. It's just going to another parody.
Yeah, no, I think it just is like, oh well, How I Met Your Mother's popular right now, and it's ending.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that happened. But overall, it was great.
No, it's a really good one. It just kind of ends flat.
God, if I ever go back to Universal Studios, I'm not going to look at the Dr. Seuss area the same, though.
You should cosplay as the Fat in the Hat and be like, look at me, I'm going to commit Flufufflecide.
Flufufflecide. Yeah, that won't bother any of the children.
No, they'll love it. The Grinch will be like, I thought this is... Whoa, this is a story for kids.
Well, Austin, I got to go to bed, man.
Yep, sounds good.
And contemplate making this stream unlisted.
Oh. Too much milking. It's going to get... I was about to say copyright flag.
It's going to get milk flagged.
Yeah, milk flagged. The farmers across America are going to be pissed.
Yeah, they have lots of other things to be pissed about.
No, it's just this.
It's just this.
It's
Okay.
just this. They're taking our milking jobs.
Well, guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us while we just laughed a lot at Simpsons. You picked some good ones, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure how well they'd go over, but I was like, I feel like these are some solid ones.
Were you surprised that I liked that last one the most?
No. I don't know. Maybe.
And I mean, just overall, the Clone Homer thing is really hard to get to do any better than. That's so funny.
Like I said, I picked that episode basically just for that segment. Like the other two after it are just kind of whatever, but that first one's so good.
It's so good.
No, it's one of the best.
But that Hitchcock thing is like perfection.
Yeah, that was a big one that I was like, well, I have to do that Hitchcock one because it's amazing.
Well, everybody, we appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next week with more fun stuff here on Geekvolution. And Austin, appreciate you staying up late, man.
Hell yeah. It was fun watching Simpsons.
We'll try to get back to the overviews. I missed them. It needs to happen. It's really hard getting that done, but
It'll be out when it's out.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your patience. We'll see you later, everybody. Once again, I was Captain Logan. This was Austin the Day Ghost.
Yeah, bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Goodbye. Have a spooky
Happy
Halloween. Woo! We will be doing a Halloween show next week. Then we're gonna have a Halloween Captain Logan show, and then Austin and I are gonna do a commentary the day after Halloween, but it'll still be a for that. And that's Hellraiser.
And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother.
Bye, everybody.